Welcome students, today we are going to learn about fractions. What is fraction? Fraction is a part of a whole number. It represents one or more equal parts of a whole object. Means in fraction we talk about the equal parts of a whole object or a whole number. Few of the examples of the fractions are given here. Just have a look. Here you can see in this figure we have 4 equal parts and 3 colored parts. So the fraction of this figure is 3 upon 4. In the another figure we have 3 equal parts and 2 colored parts. So the fraction of this figure is 2 upon 3. In this figure we have 4 equal parts and the colored part is 1. So the fraction of this figure is 1 upon 4. Parts of a fraction. Now we are going to discuss what are the parts of a fraction. Fraction has two parts. Number 1, numerator. What is numerator? Top number of a fraction is called numerator. Numerator means number of equal parts we have. Second part of the fraction is called denominator. Bottom number in a fraction is called denominator. Denominator means total parts in a whole. How we write the fraction? Here an example of a fraction is given. Here you can see it has two parts, numerator and denominator. The top number is called numerator and the bottom number is called denominator. And this line is called fraction bar or a division bar. Denominator represents the total number of equal parts and the numerator represents the number of equal parts we have. Let's learn from the example. Here you can see we have a figure. In this figure the total parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the colored or shaded parts are 2. So what is the numerator here? The numerator is the colored parts or the shaded parts and the denominator is the total parts. So these are called the denominator and the colored or shaded parts they are called the numerator. When we write them in a form of a fraction, we will write them as 2 upon 6. Fraction of colored shaded areas. How to find the fraction of colored and shaded areas? Example number 1. Here you can see this figure has 3 equal parts. Means the total parts are 3 and the shaded or colored parts are 2. So the fraction of this figure is 2 upon 3. In this figure the total parts are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the colored part is 1. So the fraction of this figure is 1 upon 6. In this figure the total parts are 8 and the colored parts are 5. So the fraction of this figure is 5 upon 8. In this figure the total parts are 2 and the colored part is 1. So the fraction of this figure is 1 upon 2. In this figure we have total 6 parts and 4 colored parts. So the fraction of this figure is 4 upon 6. So you have noticed here that we write the colored part or the shaded part in the numerator and the total number of equal parts in the denominator in all these figures. So we can say that the numerator or the top number represents the shaded or colored parts and the denominator represents the total number of equal parts. Can you write the shaded part as a fraction? I know you can write. Now it will be easier for you. Here you can see the total parts are 6 and the colored part is 3. So write it fraction. Here the total parts are 4 and the colored parts are 3. Write its fraction also. The total parts are 8 and the colored parts are 7. So write the fraction of this figure also. Good luck and thank you.